It's Thursday the 19th of December. This is the Chels Daft 5-minute Chelsea news. All the latest Chelsea news in a 5-minute video. Let's get cracking. First and foremost, that's my website, chelseadaft.org. Plenty of content on there. Make sure you check it out. First up, The Sun. Sir Jim Ratcliffe opted not to buy Chelsea because of stadium issues and also snubbed Newcastle due to a valuation. Britain's richest man, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who's the head of the Ineos group, we've just taken over Sky Cycling, for example, he has expressed an interest in the past of taking over Chelsea. Chelsea quoted an extra amount of money, which they deemed was far too much. They also cited the stadium issue, and his brother, who looks after the football side of the business, said this: "There was some early exchange, but we were significant a way apart on valuations. The issue with Chelsea is its stadium. We're all getting older and it's a decade of your life to resolve that. It will take that long to get it done," according to the Ratcliffes. Now, to the extraordinary sum of money Chelsea have already earned in the Champions League this season. We got through the group stage, we come second to Valencia and we went through. We now face Bayern Munich in the round of 16. Football London lead with the article claiming that Chelsea made 23 million in total last season for the Europa League exploits, including winning the competition. As far as the Champions League goes this season, Chelsea have already made £60 million. Talking of money, I saw this article in The Sun and I thought it was interesting to see. With the relation that Chelsea have always spent their money, they bought the league and all this sort of nonsense, it's interesting to see the stats now. And Man City have spent £1.5 billion on 278 players in 10 years, which is absolutely incredible. Not as many as Juventus. Juventus have bought 577 players in 10 years, but have spent nowhere near the amount of money. And when you look at this chart, with the expenditure, the amount of players that have come in, the incoming money, Chelsea haven't done so bad. In the last 10 years, Chelsea have spent 1.23 billion on 330 players, which is incredible. But we've also sold £811 million worth of players. 321 of those have gone. 330 have come in, 321 have gone out, leaving us with a net sum of minus 462.5 million, which if you look at this chart and you look at Man City has spent 1.52 billion. They've only recouped 452 million, leaving their spend at minus 1.18 billion. And you wonder why they're so successful currently. So to transfer news now, and it looks as though AC Milan and Inter Milan have ended their interest in Olivier Giroud because of his reported transfer demands. It looks as though the 33-year-old has decided he's going to leave in January, with Crystal Palace as now the favourites, or possibly West Ham. It looks as though AC and Inter were both interested, but Giroud doesn't want to take a pay cut, and it's forced them to look for other options. Here's another bit of interesting news. Chelsea supposed outcast, Danny Drinkwater wanted an 18-month loan by Turkish side Besiktas, having struggled at Burnley. As we know, he's not really made much of an impact at Burnley. It looks as though he's been offered a way out. I've put it to Drinkwater that he's free to decide. Drinkwater could leave for 18 months and go to Turkey. A good article here featured in The Sun again, this time by Mason Mount's dad Tony. Vowed to succeed John Terry as a Blues Academy product when I told him he should leave. He's been open and honest about a conversation they had when he was younger, and he said, "I told Mason I thought he needed to move on to get the best opportunity. I said no one at Chelsea Academy's got into the first team, it's John Terry. What chance have you got?" Mason shot back, "I'll be the next one. I'm not leaving Chelsea. It's my club. I've been here since the age of 6 and I'm going to go all the way." And look at him now, Mason Mount. He's been outstanding so far this season. Finally, in today's video, Mateo Kovacic is important to Frank Lampard's Chelsea is obvious. Last season, this guy was underestimated in my view. There was much more to his game, but he was playing with restrictions, which you could see now. Towards the end of the season, the last few weeks, he began to come out of his shell and show the quality that he has. And he's brought that into this season, where he has been simply outstanding on every single level. Much more involved, scoring goals, creating goals, dribbling through midfield with confidence and showing signs of the skill that he's got. At the end of the day, you don't get signed by Real Madrid if you're useless. But Kovacic has been outstanding. This article on Sky Sports was really, really good to see. And they've got here some important stats which people need to be aware of. Successful passes by midfielders so far: Mateo Kovacic, 1,023, compared to second place Rodri, on 961 and Jorginho on 942. Here's another one. Sonar of successful and failed passes, direction of play going forward, and you can see that the majority of the time Kovacic is always looking to pass the ball forward. And here's one that's just quite surprising really. Completed dribbles in the Premier League so far this season. Wilfried Zaha is up there in the 70s next to Adama Traore. But look at Mateo Kovacic, 6th on the list with 44. Kovacic is important to Chelsea and he's been outstanding so far this season. That's it from me today, the 19th of December. It's been the Chels Daft 5-minute news. Tomorrow, stay tuned for tomorrow, the Tottenham preview. The whole episode will be devoted to the Tottenham game, so make sure you tune in for that. 12 o'clock tomorrow UK time as normal. If you like this video, smash the hell out of the like button for me, and then if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button, but then also hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any time these videos come out, which is normally every Monday to Friday, 12 o'clock UK time, with some additional bonus videos at other times too, as part of my extended series, which is another playlist on my channel. Let me know what you think about anything discussed in the video, and I'll see you all tomorrow.